Today we're talking about life lessons. So, one of my biggest life lessons I attribute to Willie Jolly, the motivational and inspirational speaker and author. And this is what Willie stated: a setback is a setup for a comeback. I heard that many years ago from Willie Jolly. I used to listen to him all the time, follow him, read his books. And at the time, when I would hear Willie say a setback is a setup for a comeback, um, it didn't really have special meaning to me at that moment, but it always stayed in the back of my mind. And I was reminded of that in 2014 when I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. That was a huge setback for me. But in the words of my dear friend Willie, that's just a setup for a comeback. So now I'm coming back. I'm back. Things are getting better. So, what I want to share with you today is many of you have experienced setbacks and you're down and out. You feel down in the dumps. You feel that you have nowhere to turn. You feel that there's no hope for you. So, this is what I want to share with you. These is one of my life lessons that I apply to my life that I feel will be beneficial for you. When I was first diagnosed with fibromyalgia, same thing with ankylosing spondylitis as well as diabetes. In the beginning, I was very discouraged, a little bit depressed, but I got out of that funk because I didn't like being in that space. So this is what I did. I, immersed myself in literature and research on my illness. I learned as much as I possibly could. Many of you don't want to do that because you feel that that means acceptance, that you're accepting that you have a chronic illness. No, that's not what that means. That simply means that you're educating yourself to learn more about you and your body. That's very important. Once I started learning more about my body and my disease, guess what happened? I became empowered. I became informed. The Bible tells us that many people perish from a lack of knowledge. So you need to have knowledge and wisdom regarding that thing, that mountain that you are facing. That's very important. Take care of you. Do you. Learn as much as you can. Sometimes, you can learn about your illness and you'll learn that a couple of things are attributed to it. In my case, I feel my perfect storm was being bullied for 2.5 years as well as stress. And the inability to get a good night's sleep. So, when you don't sleep, your body can't heal because it's the deep restorative sleep that your body needs for healing. So, I wasn't sleeping well. I was being bullied. I was very fatigued. I was stressed out. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I would say my stress level was probably a 20. I kid you not. I was very stressed, which is why the doctors thought that I was on the verge of having a massive heart attack. So, I had to change my mindset. So, instead of dwelling on everything that I was dealing with, I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to educate myself and learn what information is out there and the research. Evidence-based research is what I'm speaking of. Evidence-based research to learn, okay, what has the research shown that can help me get well, get better? It's okay to join a support group. That's very helpful. I highly recommend it. But here's the thing. In some support groups, not all, some support groups, you have a lot of people who are still focused on the woe is me. They're stuck there. They're married to their disease. When I say married to their disease, what I'm referring to is they are still there. They're not willing to consider even the possibility of moving forward, getting any help. Whatever the doctor told them, that's seared in their mind. They don't want to hear anything and they don't want to focus on anything but woe is me. I got this. I got that. I'm in pain every day. And yes, I was in pain every day too, 24/7. But I got tired of focusing on that because that which you focus on, the most you become. So if you're always focusing on having chronic pain, you're going to have a whole lot more on it, a whole lot more of it. I started focusing more on the things that gave me joy. I started focusing on gratitude. You may be saying, gratitude? Why should I have gratitude? I say gratitude because there are some people who were worse off than me. I say gratitude because I'm thankful for the things that I have in my life that others may not have. I say gratitude because it could be worse. I say gratitude because I still have my limbs. I'm still able to move. Okay? Many people don't have that. I say gratitude because I am still in my right frame of mind. I say gratitude because I still have a heart, ears I can still see. I say gratitude because God has been so good to me. So stop dwelling on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. The other thing too is with the mindset, when it comes down to setbacks, you need to be around positive people, people who can uplift you. When you stay around people who have chronic illness, whom are very, very, very negative, who are not looking to heal, then guess what? Either they're going to draw you or you're going to draw them. If they draw you and they have a negative mindset, you're going to become more negative about yourself and your situation. You know why that is? That's because of the negative energy surrounding them. So you need to increase your vibrations. And how you increase that positive vibration is, number one, doing the work. Doing the work means uplifting yourself, prayer, meditation. That also means, okay, getting in tune with yourself, asking yourself, do I want to heal? Because for some people, they're holding on to whatever it is that's ailing them for a reason. They don't want to let it go. That's not for everybody, but for some people, they're holding on to it because it serves a reminder to them for whatever reason of things that they do not or are not ready to let go of. So, healing is all about your mindset, the things you believe about yourself. So what if the doctor says you have fibromyalgia, lupus, sickle cell, or whatever it is? Learn as much as you can about it so that you know how to fight it. It's okay if you were once down in the dumps. Don't stay there. It's okay if you were once depressed about it. Don't stay there. You still have to move forward. You still have to live your life. So are you going to live your life in the dungeons? Are you going to live your life always feeling depressed that, woe is me, I can't do anything? Or are you willing to adopt a new mindset that says, in spite of everything that the doctor said, I am still going to live a victorious life? So that's speaking power, and that's speaking to that mountain that you are going to move it and that you are going to be victorious. So be blessed.